The Love Island finale made me believe in love, black love, and the general public's ability to vote properly. The Love Island finale made me believe in life and humanity again. If you had told me a year ago that Love Island USA would restore my faith in like the universe and just things going properly, like not only was the exact order of first, second, third, fourth exactly what I wanted, exactly what I would have picked. And their dance, first of all, is a fire dance. Second of all, this is the realest love story we've ever seen. I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen a love story I've been rooting for as much. I've related to as much. I've loved as much. I've literally enjoyed and cried and laughed and become attached to as much. I've never seen one as accurate and compelling and relatable and just lovable as them. Like, it's actually insane to think back to like when Cordell was saying Cheez-Its and we were laughing at them, but even then we knew that the cast was really funny. Do you know what I mean? And I love that they listened to us. When it said the end question mark, I was like, oh my goodness, they are gonna do something with this cast, because this cast made them way more money this season than any other season, and this cast was a magic cast that made this their golden season. So of course they're not gonna let go of them, because they have created household names. Like Leah getting over 1 million followers before leaving the villa. Is that not like a record? And I think one day somebody's going to be a professor studying social media. They're going to talk about this season of Love Island. There's going to be a reality show. I'm sure at Harvard you can take an elective or something. I actually know a girl who went to Harvard. Sorry, that was a tangent, but somebody's going to have a pop culture reality TV class and they're going to study this season. And they might create archetypes out of these couples and how this season of Love Island USA shifted the trajectory of Love Island and was a cultural, I don't know. Somebody's going to be on that, and they're not going to let that go unnoticed, and they're not going to let that go. The fact that they're even doing a reunion, which I'm excited for, is new. Right? And the fact that I used to watch mostly UK Love Island, but we fell in love with these they're not characters, they're people. We fell in love with these people, but we fell in love with their story arc. Like, that was a magic storyline, and it was real. Like, it's nuts. And the fact that Cordell, near the end, he was saying, oh, I forgot you have to win this. And it's like, that just showed that, to me, that showed that he was like there for Serena. And I think most people saw themselves in one of the big three, and that's why it worked. So I thought it was everything it needed to be. Now, thinking about the aftermath, I would like to talk about Kaylor talking shit about Leah on FaceTime in the background of Aaron being on live. First of all, typical Aaron to be so consumed in him, like, touching his hair to not notice that Kaylor is saying something. Well, okay, vice versa. It's so funny that Aaron didn't realize that Kaylor was saying something that shouldn't be on live, and Kaylor didn't notice that Aaron was live. Like, is that, like, not a relationship issue? Do you know what I'm saying? Sorry, that made me laugh. We thought at first it was Sydney's voice, but then Sydney came on here, and Sydney, again, this show has flipped me on characters. Again, they're people, I'm sorry. Sydney was like, I would never talk to Kaylor in real life, which is hilarious. I'm sorry, that's hilarious. So obviously, like, I'm not gonna not believe her if she comes on here and says I would never talk to Kaylor in real life. That's hilarious. So I guess it wasn't Sydney. It didn't sound like Kaylor, but that doesn't mean it couldn't be Kaylor or it was her friend. In which case, what did Kaylor say to urge her friend to say that? So, I mean, you know what? I would be jealous too. If I was Kaylor, and, you know, to take it an extra step, right? If I was Kaylor, I was in the couple from day one and I, in my perception, think that it is the strongest couple. And I am blonde hair, blue-eyed, beautiful. And Leah, who, you know, I like her and Miguel, but I saw the slideshow of Leah's house in Calabasas, and I saw Miguel's eyes light up when Homegirl said she had a home theater. So I don't know what his intentions are. In the best case scenario, he's a reformed playboy. Worst case scenario, he sees an opportunity. So, but people were there for Leah. People love Leah. Leah individually got the most followers that not only came out of this season of the show, many seasons of the show, but that I've ever seen like come out of a reality show in the first season of first introduction. She also like obviously doesn't need the money or probably care about the money. And you saw her talking about how she forgot that they were being recorded so much of the time because she can, because she doesn't need the money. She just happens to be likable. So insanely likable that she made it that far. So I guess for someone like Kaylor, who like played the game really well, like did what Love Island is supposed to be, I would probably be jealous too. So like I can't even act like that would be something that you would probably be jealous of if that was you. You know what I mean? I saw Kendall's post on Instagram saying, you know, it is what it is, and it was sent to someone that he really trusted. And that's really terrible and awful, and I feel really bad for him. And his post made me definitely respect him because he was just like, it is what it is. And that's crazy, and I hope he's getting the support he needs.